and talk about these narcissists, bruh. Because see, a lot of times as empaths, as the chosen ones, we attract narcissists because these narcissists are filled with so much darkness, bruh. They filled with so much darkness that when they see your light, when they come in contact with you, they sense your spirit, they see it. They see it. And because they see that light that shines so bright within you, they admire it first. They like it first. They're drawn to it. But not realizing that that light that we carry as the chosen ones, it's going to shine light on their darkness. It's going to shine light on your darkness. And see, they don't be ready for everything that come with the light, because see, with the light comes the spirit of truth, which is why we're the truth tellers, which is why we're the one that's not afraid to speak up about things that are wrong. And even if that's within the person that we're dealing with, within our families, we're going to speak up about what is true. And these people, they're not ready to receive truth. People think that they want to be near you. They think that they like you until they realize that you are really who you appear to be, that you really stand on truth about yourself and about them too. And they're not really ready to receive that. And these narcissists out here, they so ready to feel attacked because you speak truth. Like, speaking truth about somebody is not attacking them. It's telling you what it is and what it ain't. And these people cannot receive it. They cannot receive it. They drawn to your light, but don't realize what comes with that light. They don't realize what come with it. And what come with it is shining light on all that darkness that's within you. And see, these people want you to see their darkness, but not to say nothing about their darkness. They want you to enable that darkness. They want you to be okay with that darkness, even if their darkness is affecting you. This is what they want. And it's just crazy to me. Like, you got to really be careful who you associating yourself with, because see, these people will come around thinking that they can just do whatever they want to do with you. Like, you ain't supposed to say nothing. Like, you're not supposed to have no boundaries. With the narcissist, you're not supposed to have no boundaries. You're supposed to just do whatever they want you to do, whenever they want you to do it, however they say do it, with no stipulations. Like, it's tired. It's really tired. And I ain't even gonna be on here long. While I'm walking this lap, I just wanted to hop on here and say that, like, be careful of who you allow to attach to you. Because see, these little energy vampires, these demon seeds, they love to come attach themselves to the light. And then when they get around the light, they get envious of it. Like, how you attracted to something and then you become envious of it. That is what's weird to me. These narcissists are crazy. They're weird. They're weird. It's crazy to me. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. We are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. And that's another reason why they be mad. And then it's just crazy to me how people take truth as an attack. Somebody speaking the truth about you is not an attack. It's not an attack. It's the truth. They trying to actually help you. But see, this world, and it be these same people who really swear that they big dogs. They really be acting like they this king and this queen. You ain't no damn king. I can't even communicate. Soon as I don't have time for this stuff. It's crazy to me. Like, you cannot even have normal relationships out here. People don't know how to communicate. They lack communication skills. Good morning. Good morning. She said, it's a friend. It's a friend. Like, they think they God. They have this God complex. Like, that's how you know that they are the devil. They are Satan's child. Because, see, Satan think he is God. He wants to be him so bad, but you're everything other than him. You're the complete opposite of him. God don't carry that. Well, God do got a little jealous spirit, but not the way that they be. Like, God can have all that because he created all of this. So anything that try to imitate him, he got a right to feel a way about it. But all these demon seeds out here, these satanic people, it just be crazy to me. And then they always want to go after the chosen ones. These narcissists, I feel like, God dang, can I ever attract a normal person? Why the other, and then even time, because I have encountered other chosen ones, but sometimes even as chosen ones, until you come to terms with your own darkness within, and you ready to really heal and release that stuff and work on that stuff, like, it's going to be hard for you to stand around somebody who has worked on their stuff, who is truthful with their self, who is able to be accountable. Like, that's why they end up getting around you when they obsessed, they want to be us. They definitely do. They definitely do, but don't know what it takes to be us. And to be us, you got to stand on some type of truth, something that they can't do. You got to be willing to be authentic, be yourself. They're so busy trying to be this dang on mask of a person that they present to be. They can't even be their true selves. They be putting on a whole character. They have a whole fake character that operates within the world. And then they don't want you to call them out on that stuff. That's what's crazy to me. They don't want you to call them out. You're supposed to just watch it and sit there and not say nothing. Like, no, baby, I see it and I'm going to say something because I don't like that. I don't like that. They're fake as hell. But it just be crazy to me because you cannot tell them that they not the realest. You cannot tell them that they not the realest thing out here. Talking about some damn king. You ain't no damn king. You a peasant. Like, kings don't operate like that, boo. Like, they be so up on this high horse. It's like, come down some. And then they'll be the ones to say, you not in reality. No, baby, you need to come down to reality. Be your real self. But they don't know. You need to become a vegetarian. I know. I'm trying to get back on it. I'm trying to get back strictly on it. Honestly. I really am. Good morning. I'm trying to. God loves all of his creation. Yep. But it's just crazy to me. Like, people really be attracted to you, but then when they really get to know that what comes with you, because see, God is the spirit of truth. God, that Holy Spirit, that holiness that the empaths, that the chosen ones naturally carry, that truth-telling spirit that they hate, that's why they don't want to come around you, because they know when they come around you, that's why oftentimes we get narcissists, because they come around with that fake representation. They don't come around being their authentic selves. And they know to get the access to you, to really be able to, for you to get emotionally invested into them, they know they have to have that mask on, that pretending to be a good person, because they know that you're a good person. They can sense that you're a good person. So they want to present like they are too. And it only lasts but for so long. It only lasts but for so long because they cannot keep it up, because that's not genuinely who they are. That's why they come in love bombing you, want to do all these, like, make you feel like they're just such this great person. Like, they just have such the best intentions for you. Whole time they're coming around with their own motives. Their own motives. They always got their own motives. It's just like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And then when you call them out on it, oh no, you wasn't supposed to do that. Now you're attacking me. You're attacking me. It's not no attack, dummy. It's the truth. Yeah, I do too. So I try to see the best in people. Then my discernment goes off. Me too. And sometimes you feel like you're being negative. Like, maybe you're being negative. But I know at this point, I used to think like that, because for years, when I tell you I've been like this since I was a youngin', since I was in teenagers, with my friends, it would be girls and boys. But mainly even with the girls, I used to be like, all right, maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. No, I now know. After this 3-year journey in the wilderness, what God has revealed to me, no, that's your gift. Your gift to spot fake people, that's a gift. That's a gift. And I've never been wrong. Never. I've never been wrong. So it's like now I have to tell myself, as soon as I be trying to think, okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's my own little traumas, and I'm thinking everybody is this. No. The stuff I've been through is what prepared me to be able to sense this stuff. That spirit, I recognize that spirit within you. I recognize it very, very well. I seen that spirit. Then they be trying to, nah, you just traumatized. No. Something, I ain't one of them. No, you one of them. You definitely just like them. Trust me, I done been raised by narcissists. Had only narcissistic relationships. All I know is narcissists. So when I see another one, it's like, oh yeah, I see that spirit within you. Come on, you ready to go to war? Because I know you coming around acting like you really here. You're not here for what you say you here. That Jezebel spirit. They get mad when you tell them the truth. Like, how you mad at the truth? It's the truth. Like, but they don't realize that's what come with us. They be so attracted to that light within us, but not realizing that very light within us is going to shine it's going to shine light on that darkness within them. And then when you call it out, they get mad. Like, come on now. They want to be the victim. Like, how you always want to be the victim? You're not the victim. And it's just crazy. That's why you have to really listen to your intuition and exercise your discernment. When you see something, don't like, man, all that giving people the benefit of the doubt, man, that shit is done with. Ain't no giving them the benefit of the doubt. They don't deserve that. Because then they quickly show you why you should have never gave it to them in the first place. They quickly show you that. Like, they quickly show you. It's like you cannot, with these people, because they on assignment. They on assignment from their father, the devil. They on assignment. So their only job is to steal, kill, and destroy. That's it. And until they rebuke them demons and they get delivered from them demons that they suffering so badly from, them wounds, I'm telling you, in that mother womb, bruh, it be eating these men up out here. It eat us up as the women. It eat us up. It's not nothing to play with. It's not nothing to play with. You really got to be healing that mother and father wound, because it's going to affect everything you do out here. It's going to affect all your relationships out here. And these people, they want to just drink away the pain, smoke away the pain. Like, nah, you got to really go process that stuff, boo. You got to go sit down with God and let him work on that. Let him love on you, because you'll get the projecting. You mess up everything. And that's what they be doing. Then when you call people out on their stuff, they don't even like it. They don't like it. Like, it's just crazy to me. You know? Like, sorry y'all, my nose running. That was funny. But I'm going to run this next lap. I just had to pop on here right quick because I was just thinking, and I'm like, it's craziness. It's craziness. And then people don't want you to say nothing. Like, no, I'm going to speak up. I'm not here to just keep the peace. Like, I want peace, but you cannot have peace. And then this is another thing with narcissists. And it's like, they want to do stuff and then like act like nothing ever happened. And this is such a thing, especially within our community. This is just how it is in these families. And this is how it is in these relationships with narcissists. They want to do stuff. They do some wild stuff and then want to act like nothing happened. Like, want to come back around, love bomb and bring you a gift. Do something, little sweet gesture, and then think you're supposed to forget about what the hell just happened. Like, hold up, baby. I need understanding. I'm a person that seeks understanding. I need to understand what happened. Like, I need to know. I need to dissect this thing, okay? Like, this is a dang on science experiment. We need to dissect to see what happened with that. What caused this? What caused this so that this don't happen again? Like, but we got to stay focused on God, sis. Block out them haters. We rise above all always. They love giving out gifts and never accept their wrong. That's what they do. Just love bombing. Like, then they think you, like, you talk about old stuff. Bro, that just happened yesterday. Like, that's not old stuff. Like, what do you mean? Like, how are you supposed to move forward? And this is why you can't really move forward with people like this, because when you don't talk about things, it comes back at a later date. It comes back when you don't process it, when you don't know, hey, what happened here? Like, you have to analyze situations so that if you want to avoid things continually happening, especially if it's bad things that continue to happen, unless you like bad things to continue to happen, then you keep doing the same thing. You know, that's what insanity is. Keep doing the same thing over and over and over, never changing nothing up. And you think that you're going to get a different result, but you ain't changed up nothing. You ain't did nothing different. So these people, that's what they expect. They think that how can somebody really move forward when you still doing the same thing? Like, you still doing the same exact thing. And this is why it's important to talk about that stuff, so that you know what caused that, so that you don't go and do it again. Look at the little birdie. Hold on, how you turn this around? Oh, he went away. They so cute. I love seeing the birds and they little kids, they little children. It be so cute seeing the little baby birds. They be so cute. But you know, it's just, these people are crazy out here. They put their mask on. And it's like, how do you why is it like, I don't even understand how you can feel comfortable constantly living with a mask on. You got to put on every single day, every single hour. Like, you can never be your authentic self, and that's why they get mad when they get around you and you're your real self. You really are who you appear to be. You really are who you say you are, the good, the bad, the ugly, what you show up, and that's who you are, and you own it, and you ain't ashamed of it, you ain't embarrassed of it. But yet for them, they have to present like angels of light. They have to present like, no, I'm a good person. I am just great. I am perfect. I can do no wrong. No, everybody does wrong to me. I do no wrong to nobody. Man, cut the crap. Cut the crap. And that's with me. I'll let you know, I'm both good and evil. You pick which one you want to get. You pick which one you get. I'm going to stand on the good first always. But you play with me, baby, I can go savage mode on you real quick. Real quick. What you see is what you really get. I ain't about to sit here and fake nothing. Like, I ain't gotta fake nothing. And that's what they be mad at. They're fake. They're fake. So they can't take the real. And when they're around you too long, they really get to hating on you because they like, dang, you really are who you say you are. You really own it and you don't care. Like, yeah. Bold as a lion. For sure. For sure. You know, it just be sad to me. Like, I'm like, dang, at what point do y'all stop? Then think people are supposed to just enable that mess. And narcissists, they just want enablers. They want people who just be like, okay, oh, that's okay what you did. I didn't see nothing. You did that, oh, I didn't see it. No, I saw that. I got 20/20 vision. I saw that. And even if my eyes ain't catching, my spirit felt it, okay? My spirit felt it. So you can't get away with nothing. You could be 1,000 miles away. I could feel what the heck you doing. That's my gift. That's my gift. And I'm going to call you out on it. They be mad that you can see through them. That's what they really be mad about, because they be trying so hard to hide behind that mask that they wear. They be trying so hard to hide behind it. But no, my discerning spirit, I see through that mask. I got X-ray vision, baby. I see all through you. I see through that skin. I see through it all. I see the spirit within you. I can detect that spirit within you. No matter what you say, no matter how much you try to dress it up, no matter how much you try to dress it up, like Jezebel. They definitely do carry that Jezebel spirit. Deceiving. Just a deceiver. They want to wear their mask. Want to wear their mask, trying to cover it up. People say I have a beautiful spirit. They're attracted to my light. They see through. They can. And we are spiritual beings having human experiences. It's the spirit within people. Even people who are attracted to you and people who hate you, who don't like you. It's because of the spirit. It ain't because of you per se. It's the spirit that they see within you. And that's how you know you're the chosen one. You got a good heart, that compassionate heart. You feel for others. You're an empath. Then that's what an empath is. You feel for others. You actually are in tune with feelings. Narcissists not in tune with their feelings. They have feelings, but they're not in tune with them. They try to numb it out. And sometimes they don't have no feelings because they're so numb. They're soulless. They're losing their soul day by day because they let the demons come in there, squat over, take it all over. So they're losing that purity to them. And we have that purity to us. We have that natural purity to us. And they can't understand, dang, how are you so pure? Especially when you've been through a lot of stuff in your life and you remain pure. Because, see, narcissists, they go through a lot of stuff, too, in their life. And it causes them to be very angry and bitter inside and soulless. They like, I'm going to treat people how people have treated me. Us, though, excuse me, we're like, I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. I know how that feels. And because I know how that feels, I know I don't want to treat other people like that. I know I don't want that for nobody else. But they're masochists. They thrive off of the suffering of other people. So because they had to suffer, they believe you have to suffer too. Oh, I suffered. You're going to suffer too, just like me. You're going to suffer too. And it's like, come on. We're not that way, though. And they can't understand, how are you not that way? How have you been through all of this stuff in your life too, and you still compassionate? You're not out just to get everybody. You're not out only for self. You still want to help other people. That's how you know you're the chosen one. That's how you know you have a big assignment here. God has called us here to help, to heal his people, to help his people, but only the people that he truly assigned to you. Not people that you just want to help because, nah. You ain't super saver, ho. We not saving everybody now. Everybody can't be saved. Some people don't want to be saved. So you help those who genuinely want the help. You ain't got to force it on them, because when people really ready for help, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. period. So you don't have to, you don't gotta force yourself on nobody. And with these type of people, you get drained trying to help them. You'll get drained trying to help these people because they don't really want the help. They're okay with that. They like that because them being able to play the victim, it benefits them. It gets them a little pity, depending on who it's from. And most of the time they go after empaths, and that's why they come around with they sob stories and want to tell you, oh, how much somebody didn't hurt them and all of this, so you can pity them. So that way when they do start acting out, like that hurt little boy and hurt little girl in them, when they start acting out, you can be like, oh, it's okay, I understand, because I know what you've been through, and I know everybody left you, and I know everybody neglected you, and I know you didn't have this and that, so let me just save you. I'll be that. And they take full advantage of that. They're going to take full advantage of the fact that you're compassionate like that. They're going to take full advantage of that. They're going to exploit that little tender heart of yours. And then you're going to be drained. They're going to drain you for every dang on thing that you have. All that compassion, because they want you to become soulless like them. They want you to become that way. They're only here to steal, kill, and destroy. That's their only objective in your life. Whether they want to steal your peace, whether they want to really kill you, take your life, they want to destroy you. They want to take you far away from God. They don't want you to have no faith. They don't want you to have anything that they don't have. Anything. Take your materialistic things. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. They don't want you to have a good heart. They don't believe in purity. Y'all know the devil, Satan, does not believe in innocence. Nobody can be innocent. And you know, when you're innocent, this is why he's after the children so heavy. That's why there's a heavy attack on children. That's why so many children are molested. That's why. Because the enemy hates children because they're so innocent. When you're innocent and pure like that, you're the closest to God. You're easily able to be influenced. But see, God wants to use that purity for him to influence you, not for the enemy to influence you. That's why there's an attack on children. They're the most pure. They're innocent. Devil don't like no innocence. Innocent. You cannot be innocent when I'm not. Because if you're innocent, you're going to get this grace from God. And you're going to get... No. He don't want that. He don't want that. So that's why he sent out his little demon seeds out here. His minions get them marching, trying to go find out who they can destroy to take their purity, because theirs was taken too. And us, we out here trying to save the people. We want to bring more purity onto people, so people are not so bitter, angry, mad, depressed, all of this stuff. But them, their objective and our objective is totally different. Totally different. And they think we be putting up a fake like they are. No, ain't nothing fake about it. Ain't nothing fake about it. These people are so clowned out, bruh. I'm just so tired of attracting them. I'm so tired of them. But that part of me, because see, I got two sides. That savage side, I be wanting a man. Just get them gone, like one by one. Give me let me hold you. Let me get the strap and just bow, all y'all out of here. Y'all gotta get out of here. Y'all are defiling the world. Y'all gotta go. But then that good part of me be like, no, that compassionate side, oh no, I feel for them because of where they come from, because of what happened with them. Oh, their mama left them. Oh, their daddy did this. Oh, their grandma. That the big part that make me want to, all right, maybe it can be some type of harmony. Maybe we can restore your soul. Restoration is possible, because y'all know I believe everything is possible. Anything is possible. I believe that anybody can overcome things, because you can, but you have to want to. They don't want to. So when you realize that they don't want to, they okay with being in that little miserable spirit that they have. They okay with that. That's all they know. That's what's comfortable. Because it takes real hard work to heal. It's not easy to heal, because it causes you to have to face a lot of things. You got to go deep within. And when you start going deep within, stuff get to coming up. Stuff get to coming up. God get to revealing to you some things. I'm telling you, that's how I know. It took for me to be in isolation by myself. That's why them people don't like to sit by themselves either. It took for me to be by myself, for God to reveal a lot of stuff to me. Me being in Texas by myself, that's why he sent me on the journey. That's why I learned a lot. That's how I learned who I was dealing with. That's why I learned my flaws, everything. And see, people want to be so perfect. When you want to be perfect and you feel like you're supposed to be perfect, which is these narcissists, they want to appear perfect and like they do no wrong because they got an image to uphold for society. They care about validation from everybody. Everybody on the outside world, they don't care about destroying their own homes. Like, they'll destroy the people closest to them, but want to be saving lights and good Samaritans to the whole outside world, which is like ass backwards to me. But, you know, when they like that, I forgot what I was about to say. I hate when I do that. Forget what I was about to say. But, yeah, they the complete opposite of us, period. How about that? They the complete opposite. They want to destroy everybody around them. And they want to appear perfect. Oh, that's what I was about to say. When you want to appear perfect, of course you don't want to face your flaws. You don't want to face the true things that's going on with inside of you. Of course you don't. Of course you don't, because you have to appear perfect. You have to appear perfect. So you're not going to be able to sit with yourself. You don't want to go deep within and see, because you're going to have to go deep. You're going to have to go back to what you did as a kid, what you did as a teenager, what you did when you was in your 20s, your 30s, whatever old you are. You're going to have to go back and face some things that you probably don't want to face, because it's going to show you that you're not that perfect. It's going to show you that you got flaws too. People don't want to face their own flaws, but why not? Like, it made you who you are. It taught you some lessons. And see, people not that damn real. They be trying to act like they real. No, you're fake. You're fake. You're phony. You fugazi. You just no, you ain't real. And that's why you don't get nothing real. All they get is fake love, fake everything. Like, it's just crazy to me. I have 8 kids. I'm looking for a job. God is good. I believe in his deliverance. Yes, you better believe in it. You better believe in it, baby. Because, man, he always come through for us. God always come through for us. He always come through. He always come through. He ain't never let me down. He never failed me. And sometimes you might think, like, dang, where you at, God? But he letting you just sit in that for a little bit so you can learn some things. Like, the plan was never to harm you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, give you a hope in the future. It's not to harm you. It's not to harm you. Sometimes you might think it is, because, like, why would you put me in this situation? Why you keep even allowing, like, why these people keep coming into my life? Why can't you send something regular into my life? Like, somebody like me. He is an on-time God. He is definitely an on-time God. He is definitely on time. Might not come exactly when you, because we think we need, I need it right now, because no, he know exactly when you need it. I'm telling you, my experiences over these past 3 years just showed me that he really do show up when he know we need it, because we be thinking we need this, and to us, we really do need it at that time. Like, I need this. I need a house now. Like, what are you talking about? But he like, nah, you can sit right where you are for a little bit. You good. Like, sir, I need a house now. I need some money now. I need all of this now. But nah, he said, nah, you don't need it right now, though. You don't need it right now. It just be funny. But one thing I can say is just it's just a learning. It's nothing but learning. Nothing but learning. And when you remain a student of life, that's how you truly grow. You gotta always be a student. Always be a student. I don't care how old you are. Always remain a student. Always remain teachable. Always remain teachable. Never think that you just know everything and that you can't never learn nothing else. Some people think that, oh, no, I don't need to learn nothing else. Right, that's why you're stuck and stagnant. You, like, especially when it comes to spiritual growth, mental growth. See, people be thinking that they grow because they've been able to obtain more materialistic things. Nah, baby, but your spirit, you still, like, the spirit on you, you in this grown body, but you really still that little 8-year-old little boy and that little girl inside. You still 8 years old for real. Like, you have not grown mentally or spiritually. Your emotions are still, you still acting out like you don't even know how to communicate. Grown-ups know how to communicate. Like, I just realized this world, the communication skills, like we're failing at communication. But this is what happens when you've been silenced your whole dang on life. When you come from these toxic family dynamics that silence you all your dang on life. Like, literally. Yes, remain teachable. Life has 50,000 plus coaches. Man, I'm telling you, Every day you're learning something new. Like, and that's what makes it beautiful to me. Like, every day, because you never can know everything. Like, you're not going to know everything. And that's okay. You got to remain teachable. And life definitely has 50,000 plus coaches. Definitely. Like, it's something to learn every day. Every day I'm learning something new. And even my daughter, she's 8 years old, and she be teaching me stuff. Even when I'm doing something wrong, she like, Mommy, you shouldn't do that. Oh, Mommy, you got to stop that. Like, even with the cussing, because y'all know I be cussing. And she like, Mommy, because my little daughter, my little one, the 4-year-old, she about to be 4 tomorrow, and she copied me one day. So now she be like, she be saying the ass word. So my older daughter, she says, see, Mommy, this is why you need to stop cussing, because now you're making her cuss. Like, and I'm like, you're right. You know, and I can't be like, oh, shut up. No, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna get this mouth in order one day soon. One day soon. Like, it just be funny. And even with just regular stuff, she be teaching me stuff about animals and stuff that I don't know. Because shoot, at her age, I wasn't watching none of this type of stuff. I was watching grown-up movies and being grown, you know? So sometimes when you grow up fast, when you get older, you gotta start to become a child again, like, and start, you know, going backwards. That's why now I think I always have loved being outside though. But it's just things now, I'm learning stuff that I should have probably been paying attention to long ago, but I was so busy being grown. You know, life is just, it's interesting, and it's full of lessons. That's why I say you gotta figure out what life means to you and appreciate what you go through in this life, even if it's bad things, because it's not happening by mistake. Like, it's there to teach you something. It's there to help you push you into your purpose, you know? Every bad thing. That's why I say never feel bad about things you went through, for real, because God might be calling you to be a leader or an advocate in that area, because there's so many other people who've been through it, who's going through it, who's going to go through it, you know? That's why I tell your story. Don't be scared. Don't be embarrassed, because somebody else is going to go through it. Somebody else, and they need some help. They're going to need some help through it. They're going to need a community to help get them through it, to help them. That's what we're here for, and especially as the chosen one. That's literally what God has sent us here for. This is why we be wondering, why I seem like I go through so much more than everybody else. Why is life so much harder for me? Because you are in the army. You enter into the kingdom of God. God chose you to stand front line, to defend what is right, to defend the causes of the poor and the needy. You're the ones that's here. He chose us to be advocates, to show up, to be leaders. He chose us to be leaders in whatever cause it is. And ultimately, it's something that's supposed to help humanity, because humanity is in a sunken place. Humanity at large, emotionally unavailable, cannot communicate, lack comprehension. We need some teachers. People need this. It's many people that make a bunch of money, but yet they need life coaches. They need that. It's not always about the money. People be chasing the money the whole time their spirit is dead. They still be so rich. Look at all your rich folk who got all this money, yet they go unaliving themselves. Like, what is... Yes, a lot of folks want people to see the glory, but don't share the real story. And you have to. That's why you cannot be embarrassed about your story. For what? For what? You ain't the first nor the last. There's nothing new under the sun. That good old Ecclesiastes, there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing that you have been through that somebody else has not been through before. In all areas. I don't care what it is. You are not the first. You're not the first. You're not the first. Okay? You are not the first. We already see it. That's why I say it's important to read the Bible, because when you read Bible, it's going to show you that, dang, hey, they went through what I'm going through. That's why you can go get wisdom from the Bible, because you realize somebody has walked this path before me. Or like, even slightly similar. Maybe it might not be the exact same thing, because, everybody's path is different to a degree, but you're going to be able to get some insight, some wisdom. How did they handle it? What did they do? What did they do when they was put into that situation? And how did it help them? What's the good things? That's why I love Bible, because Bible teaches you. You see all the situations that everybody been through in the Bible, and then you be like, okay, how did they handle it? The way in the way that they handle it, what did God do to them for handling it that way? So you see what things please Him and what displeases Him. Like, what is He okay with? What is He not okay with? Should I handle it this way? Should I not handle it this way? And then what did He even do after that? Did He redeem them? Did He give them some grace? And everybody in that Bible, He didn't gave everybody grace. He even gave Cain grace after killing Abel. Everybody gets some type of grace. But when you humble yourself before Him, now you gotta really humble your spirit. You gotta really remain in humility before God. It's not even about being humble before people, because everybody talk about this humble stuff. When I really don't even like the word humble, for real, because the definition of it is to feel low. You want to feel low about yourself. Who wants to feel low about themselves? I mean, some people do. But it's humbling yourself before God to know that you are lower than Him, and you need to submit to Him. And you need to chill. You need to chill and listen when He's telling you stuff, so that you know how to move and navigate throughout this world. Because see, when you humble yourself before God and know that I do need to put Him first. I do need to listen to what He's saying. I do need to take this advice. I do need to hear this wisdom. I do need that, because I don't know everything. And me thinking I know everything is why I done got myself in this situation, that situation, where I end up crying out to God again. End up being mad again. So that's what humbling yourself, it don't have nothing to do with these humans out here. It's about humbling yourself before God. Seriously. And but these narcissists, they don't know how to humble themselves before God, because they think that they are God. They don't need nobody. I don't need no supernatural power to tell me anything. You put me here on this earth and I can do what I want. I have dominion over this land. Child, please. That's why they keep getting themselves into the same situations too. They so stupid though. They are the definition of the true fools. All the fools that the Bible talk about, they the real fools. Like, we all foolish because we all do stupid stuff, but they are the ultimate fools, because at least we are humble enough to know that I do foolish things, and I know I need God to help me. I don't need nobody help. I don't need this. I got this all, because I am God. All right, get out of here, bruh. They be crazy. It's like sometimes, good morning. It's like sometimes you just gotta laugh. Like, you gotta laugh to keep from crying sometimes, or to keep from getting mad and blasting off at these people, because they really be wanting to take you there. But it's like, just laugh them out. Just start laughing people out. That make them even madder. Laugh them out. That's all you gotta do, because they be trying to be funny, and they be thinking they these big dogs. Just laugh at them. Like, show them you're funny. You're a clown. You got your clown shoes on, your clown nose on, you got the whole clown fit on. You're silly. Like, come on now. Goofy. They don't even like when you laugh at them. They don't like that. That's why you gotta laugh at them. Yeah, narcissists think they got away with so much. They think they untouchable. But this is the season for judgment. Y'all see it. Look at Diddy. Look at all these people. They think they're getting away with so much. They think they're getting away with so much because that power. I mean, I just can't believe we in a world that just like the power, that it's a power struggle. Like, everybody just wants to be the powerful one. Like they're God for real. Why? It's not that, like, why is power that serious? Like, why do people need that much power? I don't understand. Like, why do you want to be in control? Why do you want everybody bowing down to you? Why do you want everybody lifting you up? Like it's idolatry. It's idolatry. Like, you want somebody to idolize you. You want to be like, come on now. You want somebody worshiping you, praising you. Like, you're God. Only God can require that, because He created all of this. He created the world. He created the heavens. He gave us everything here. He gave us everything. He the only one that can be worshipped like that can be praised and put on a pedestal like that. Why do humans think that they supposed to get this type of praise like that? Like, that's what narcissists love. They need all consistent praise, admiration. Like, It's just like they need that ego stroked all day, every day. It's draining. They get tired. I kiss no butts, period. Me neither. Me neither. That's how they be mad. That's how they be mad. If you want your butt kissed, you're not gonna like me, because I don't do that. I don't do that. I ain't doing that with no woman, with no man. Because even you'll be in friend groups out here, and like it's this power struggle, this alpha complex, all that's alpha, all that stuff. That's a complex. It's like you want people to like come up under you, like we in a damn cult. Like, come on now. God is my source, not the narcissist, period. Because the narcissists, they don't even have, they source, look what they source leads for them. They source leads them to destruction, because the devil is their source. And it leads them to destruction every single time. Their source leads them right to destruction. It's because they have not dealt with the rejection and abandonment as a child and growing up wanting attention by any means necessary and control. Yes. It's so true. That's why they want you in their churches. And that's fine. I don't even talk about that. That's exactly why they want you in their churches. And that's exactly why God is angry with the churches now, because the pastors are supposed to be bringing people to God. But you got people coming to the church looking at the pastor, the flawed pastor, as if the pastor is God. The pastor ain't God. The pastor is not God. He's supposed to be the shepherd that's leading y'all to God. That's the whole objective of it. Leading you closer to God. Teaching you how to get to God. How to like it's crazy. I just can't believe the world we live in, for real. I can't believe it. I can't believe what's going on. That's why me getting into this spiritual space, sometimes I wish I would have never got into this. Like, but I ain't asked for this. I did not know I was going to Texas to become spiritual and all of that. I did not know that's what was going to happen. I didn't know God was taking me away by myself to teach me a lot of truth and stuff. I did not know that. But through the journey, that's what has happened. And now I'm so awakened, and it's like, it's sad. Sometimes I guess it's better off still being spiritually asleep, because when you wake up, you realize how pathetic the world is, how sad this place is, why so much judgment that's on this place, especially Babylon, modern day Babylon, America. Why judgment is going to come here? Why these hurricanes and wildfires be happening? It needs to. These people are wicked down here. They need to be wiped away. They need to be wiped away. Start it all over. Start it all over, like in the days of Noah. That same stuff is going on right now. That same stuff. It's wicked. It's wicked. Yes, they worry about the number in the churches and not restoration of souls. They in there destroying the souls. Can't even trust your kids to be left with them. Can't even trust it. It's so sad. You know how many people been taken advantage of by their very own churches? Like, they didn't push people further away from God, then bringing them closer. Because that idolatry, get to idolizing the money. People get to putting them on this pedestal. Now they got that God complex too. They begin to think that they are God, not realizing that no, I'm just a servant of the Lord. That I'm here to get all the glory back to the Lord, not here to take the glory for myself. It's not me. Like, though God may have given some of them gifts of, to be able to heal and deliver. He give up those gifts, but that does not mean that we are the ones that you begin to worship because of what we have done. The glory goes back to God. You never take that glory for yourself. Workers of iniquity, they choose works over relationships with God. That's why I say people have a religion. They don't have a true relationship with God. Somebody was talking about that on what was that, on Threads? Threads. If y'all know what Threads is, it's like Twitter a little bit, but it's connected to Instagram. And somebody was on there saying that she was like, you could tell people go to church. They don't go to church for the word. They just go there for community, just to have some, just like it's like a ritual. It's just something that they do just to go to be a part of something. Like, people are longing so much for community. Because a lot of people can't sit with themselves, so they need to just be around other people to feel like they are something. Like, they want to be a part of something. It's sad out here. But she was saying that the two women behind her, the whole Easter service, she said they was just chatting the whole time. They wasn't even here for the word. They just here to talk. They here to talk, here to eat, like not here for the word. They not really there for the word. That's why a lot of religious people, they don't be knowing half of the truth. They don't even know half of the truth of the word, of having a relationship with God. They don't know none of that. You know? That's why this place is crazy. That's why, heck no. I don't be. This one pastor lady that she a pastor. Before I moved to Florida, I had met her at the ShopRite, and she had invited me to her church or whatever. I just don't need. I didn't came so far within my relationship with God without church and all of that I feel like, what I need that for? So y'all can go in there and then I have to stand up objecting. I object, Your Honor. I'll be like, I object. That's not the truth. That's not the truth. Go in there causing chaos in the church. Because I'm going to be like, what? That is not what that means for real. I'm going to be in there like, I'm going to stand up. Does anybody object? I do. That's not the truth. Then I'm going to go in there. They all going to be staring at me all crazy, mugging me and stuff. Y'all know they sense the spirit. They sense the spirit. It'd be so funny. Like, I said I was going to be on here for one lap. One thing about it, every time I get on this live, I always have to be on here for real quick. But I just had to say that because I'm just tired of I'm tired of people and I'm tired of these narcissists. They don't stop. And they be like, just stop. They don't even know how to stop. They be like, just stop. That's all I want you to do is just stop with the lies. Stop with the fake stuff. Can you not be real for a second? But no, I mean, it has to be in you. It has to be in you. And it's not in them. It's not in them. They're crazy. And they refuse to get any help because in their sick brains, they really believe. We enjoy the lives when you get on. Oh, thank you, babe. I like getting on here too. That's why I always end up being on here longer than I'm supposed to. Longer than I'm supposed to. You know. And I know y'all do. That's why I really want to go live more. And soon I will be able to. God need to give me my dang on house so I can sit down. And I can go live more. Hey, extraordinary woman. But yeah, they just don't stop. I be like, it's sad to see. And then they be trying so hard to gaslight you, to make you feel crazy, to make you feel like you're the one that's wrong. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not perfect, and I know where I'm messing up at, but baby, you're triggering. You're like, cause you can't even be real with yourself. And then they don't even know how to mind their own dang on business. Like, they don't, it's just sad. It's sad. But it definitely comes from, let me go back up what you had said. T has said, it's because they have not dealt with the rejection and abandonment as a child. And they grow up wanting attention. So that they do. They're hurt little boys and little girls inside, like that don't heal from that stuff, that constantly want to remain in that victim state. You know, it's okay to be the victim, but you never want to stay in that victim state. You go from victim to survivor to thriver, but most people stay as survivor. They never go to the next level because they don't heal. To go to thriving, you have to go through your healing process. Like, that's the point. That's the season where you're supposed to really let God in. That's where you really need him the most, when you're trying to go from survivor to thriver. Because everybody out here is survivors at this point. Everybody done survived something. We are expecting God to come through. And we know he is at the appointed time. He preparing our blessings. He in the warehouse. He at the factory preparing them, putting it together. That's what he doing. And it's in route. Like, for real. It's literally on the way. He got to prepare that thing. Especially when he know all that you want, all that you need. He know what you got going on. He know how many people in your household. He got to make sure it's space for all of them, that so everybody can be comfortable. So it might take a little bit more time to build a space for y'all, you know? He don't want you just in anything. And that's the thing. When you waiting on God, you waiting on something great. You're not waiting on just anything, like the something. You don't have to settle. He wants you to really have your heart's desires. He want to really make sure you experience life more abundantly and more fruitful. He don't want you just settling for any old thing. He don't want to put you just in anything just so you can have something. So he'll rather you stay where you are because you're good there. You know, you're okay. You're like, until he prepare the greatness that he has for you. That was my experience, I'm telling you. That's how I know what he about to do next is going to be fire. Because when I was at that shelter in Texas, I was there for like 8 months. 8 months in that shelter. And then when it was time for me to get into a house, the first place, because my credit, everything was horrible. So I'm like, I gotta just take what I can get. Like, so I found this one little house that was willing to accept my little voucher that they had gave me.
Any season isn't that strong.
I was like, I might just have to take this. I went to see that house. I was like, yuck. And it was a roach in the dang on refrigerator. And it was just like, I might have to just take this though. Child, I was like, I ain't taking this. So then I went to apply for these apartments, the Jada apartments, and they nice. If y'all in Dallas, shoot, the Jada apartments is super nice. They super nice. I got rejected from them. I'm like, dang. All right, boom. After that, this one day, I was just led. I just felt it in my spirit, like, get on, what was it, like affordablehousing.com. I was like, I don't know. I just jumped up. I was like, let me get on this website. I had been looking at that website prior to, and that's why I saw that other house at. But this day, the house that we moved into, it had just popped up on that website. I was like, oh my gosh, this house is beautiful. This is beautiful. Mind you, I had just got turned down from the Jada apartments. But this house was nicer than those apartments. That was what I wanted. God knew I wanted a house. He knew I ain't want no apartment. He knew I wanted a house. So then I was like, all right, let me apply. I was nervous a little bit because I'm like, man, if I got rejected from them, who am I to think that somebody with this $250,000, this $500,000, not $250,000, this $500,000 house, they ain't about to let me get this thing, and I got all of this on my record, and this, that, and the other. Child, I applied for that thing, got approved. It's like the house was specifically for me. That house was specifically for me. Like, he ain't even take no other applications. Once he got my application, he solely only worked with me. And he was a great landlord and everything. Like, bomb. Nice, beautiful home. I miss that house for real. It was so nice. Like, luxurious house. Big ceilings, tall ceilings. Like, I need to go in there too. That's how I know. I seen what God has done. Doors he has opened. He knew exactly, and the details of it. You know when it, like, he paying attention to the details. Because I be writing out what I want. Like he say, write the vision, make it plain. I write, for real. I write exactly what I want. What my house look like. What my life looks like. What I really want. Really out here manifesting for real. What I want it to look like. And that's how I know God pays attention to the details. That's why if you don't be writing, you better start writing pen and paper. Get your ink pen and write. Write down what you want for your life, what you expect your life to look like, what you want it to look like. Like, sit down and write it. Sit down and write it because he paying attention to the details. It was the details of the house. That's why I be the details. That's why I'm a very detail-oriented person. And God is very detail-oriented too. He is very detail-oriented. And he paid attention to the details. So it was the details of the house that made me realize, you listen. You're really paying attention to what I'm writing. Like, this stuff is not a joke. This stuff is not a game. I'm like, wow. Even like, man, it's so much. My whole life, everything. When I first used to just be wanting freedom. I remember I had that job that I was working at home. And sometimes you can feel like you're ungrateful, but I just knew that wasn't it for me. I was working from home, you know. And some people, they just wish that they can just work from home. Meanwhile, I was working from home and on calls all the time. I hate call center jobs. Like, I don't want to be on the phone all the time, all day, back to back. But I was on the phones. And I was just crying that day. I was so tired of taking calls. I was just crying. I was like, this cannot be it. This cannot be it. Like, and Boom, he delivered me from having to being in that lifestyle. That's why it's like, it's just a journey. It's a journey to get into where you got to go. But the moment you put your request into God, the moment you start complaining about stuff, sometimes he know he had, I mean, ain't no sometimes, he know what he has ordained for your life. He know he has destined you for greatness. He has destined you for more. He knows that. So you just got to go on a journey to getting there. Like, you're not going to just come out of high school and be in your dream career, your dream relationship all the time. Like, that's just not how it works. You got to go on a journey, because he might put you in this job because this job is going to teach you some skills that you need for the end plan. Like, them jobs, it's stuff you got to learn it. So he'll let you work this job for a little bit. He'll let you go over here for a little bit, do that for a little bit, because you're going to get some experience that you need, so that when he take you to where you really going, you got this experience. You got the tools you need so that you can properly operate, you know? So you just gotta trust the process, trust the journey. And like I said, even with these people that you encounter, good morning. That lady over there too, I think she live in her car too, honestly. I always see her out here with her dog. And she got all that stuff over there. But yeah, it's people that's really living this life. I didn't even know. I'm telling y'all, I got in the videos coming up, I'm be talking about it. But shoot, I didn't met, like, the people really living year. They got living in vans. They didn't like, they be gutting out the vans. Like, people really be living this life. Like, we met this old man. He like, how old he say he was? Cause he look older than he is, but y'all know. Let me not even say that. Let me not say that. But this man, he was a multi-millionaire. He said he owned a Ferrari company or something like that. I guess he had a venture in that. And him and his wife, his poor little wife, she's dying. They living in the car and in their van, and she's actively dying. They just living out their last days in the van. But he said he had all of that. He showed us all the stuff. And he's a what is he? He's a contractor. He was a contractor, like, and he had a lot. He got a lot. So he was just giving me a lot of information because of stuff, you know, just networking, talking business, because of stuff that, you know, I'm trying to get into. So he was just giving me a lot of information. And, you know, sometimes people be gatekeeping for real too. But he was telling us some stuff. And but to see that him and his wife, they living like that, it just go to show that people be living all type of ways. And sometimes people just get tired of paying for places. A lot of people paying rent and mortgage places that they don't even ever be, because they always at work. So people like, man, I'm giving up this stuff. They selling their house. They willing to go live in an RV, buy an RV, just move here, move there, live in a van. Like, it's so many people that's living this life. So many people, you know. But everything ain't meant to last forever. Sometimes it's just a part of the journey. It's to give you experience, give you some wisdom for the end game, for the end plan. What time is 8:24? Let me get out of here. What the heck? Shane, that little dog ain't gonna get you, girl. You could kick his little butt. Get out of here. It's like, but I've had to live in my van until it died. Yeah. And really, like, I mean, sometimes you just gotta make the best out of stuff too. Stuff don't have to, like, yeah, it seems sad, but it's just like, shoot, at least I got somewhere to crash at. I ain't gotta sleep out here on the ground. Like, at least you could get some AC in there. Like, and that's one thing about me, is like, I just find something good in every situation. I have to find something good. And that's why God will honor that, because he's seeing that you're just grateful. Like, nothing lasts forever. So you're not going to see this. Just like you said, you lived in your van at one point, you know. But it ain't forever. It ain't forever. Even if you're in a shelter, it ain't going to be forever. Nothing is forever. The good or the bad, nothing is forever. Good times or bad times don't last forever. We done had the good times. That didn't last forever. Bad times don't last forever. It's just up and down. It's a roller coaster. Life is just like one roller coaster. You're up, you're down. You're going at a little steady pace, going back down, going up. Goddamn, we might as well be, we a whole stock market at this point. Like, but it's just interesting, you know. It's life. It's life, and it's definitely a blessing. What? See, this be the stuff I be talking about. See, this is why, let me tell y'all something. This is why I just feel like I'm not built for relationships, especially when it comes to these narcissists and stuff. And most of these people out here are they're narcissists. At least that's all I attract, it seems like. Like, god dang. But I know when narcissists come in my life, cause see, they don't be ready for me, cause they think I'm so sweet. Like, they think that, they see the light. So they see the light and they think that they could come over here, you know, and take advantage, and then they think that I'm one of them. Cause see, I'ma challenge you. Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. And when you come into my life, when I appear into a man's life, anybody's life, when I come up, God, it's time for you to make some changes. There's something going on. It's time for you to make some changes. It's time for you to make some changes. But I just can't be dealing with these people, because see, these people, they will have me on Snap somewhere. I'll be on the news. Crazy woman, she unalive, she crashed, she ran her boyfriend over. Like, they'll have me on some shit like that. That's why I really be just like, I stay to myself. Leave people alone that stay to